and gentlemen, your attention, please. Our program will be starting in 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Our program will be starting momentarily. Please silence your devices.
education at Atrium Health Cabarrus. Following the invocation, you will hear from Dr. Diane Uzarski, President of Cabarrus College of Health Sciences. Reverend Thomas, please come forward to deliver the invocation.
Good morning. Graduates and all those who love them, we begin today in a spirit of gratitude, celebration, and hope. I invite you to just take a moment to be fully present here and soak that in as we begin. If a spirit of prayer or meditation is meaningful to you, I invite you to bow your head now as you hear these words from Reverend Dr. Kate Bowler. Graduates, bless the person you were when you came here, the person you are now, and the shimmering maybe of who you still might become. We whisper words of thanks for the unexpected mercies that have carried you this far, for the teachers who never gave up, for the friends who never made you pretend, for the family, chosen or given, that loves you, and the care that sustained you, for every late-night existential crisis, every what am I even doing, that somehow miraculously brought us here today. Bless you as you embark on whatever comes next. For these bittersweet endings and for the blank pages ahead, may you fill them with truth, with goodness, with courage. And what you've learned about love and grace carry you forward further than certainty ever could.
Good morning. As Chairperson Castrodale shared, I am Dr. Diane Uzarski, President of Cabarrus College of Health Sciences, the college's 4th president. It is truly my honor to stand before you today for my very first commencement ceremony. I'm the newbie. On behalf of our exceptional community of faculty and staff, I extend a warm welcome to our graduates, to the family members, chosen family, friends, and supporters who have walked alongside them on this journey. Today is a powerful celebration of perseverance, purpose, and achievement, and we are grateful to share this moment with each one of you. Today we gather to celebrate the 84th spring commencement of Cabarrus College of Health Sciences. Much has changed since our first ceremony when diplomas were awarded to just 10 nursing graduates. This May, we proudly confer master's, bachelor's, and associate degrees, along with one-year diplomas to 237 spring and summer graduates representing 8 healthcare disciplines. Each of these programs reflects our shared mission to prepare compassionate, highly skilled, and practice-ready professionals who improve lives and strengthen communities. Though healthcare has changed profoundly over the past 8 decades, one constant does endure: our deep pride in the competent, compassionate, and committed graduates who will cross this stage today. Before we turn our full attention to our graduates, I want to pause to recognize those whose leadership and dedication make this day possible. First, I would like to recognize our college's governing board, a group of dedicated leaders who generously volunteer their time to guide and withhold the mission of Cabarrus College. I extend special thanks to our chairperson, Jessica Castrodale, and vice chairperson, Daryl Hennant. I also thank board members Kenisha Barnes, Dr. Trent Blackman, Jasmine Caldwell, William Dorner, Tim Hagler, Angela Reed, Aurora Swain, and Dr. Chris Triolo. Will the governing board members present today please stand so that we may recognize and thank you. Working alongside them is the heart of our academic mission, our faculty. These are the educators who challenge, support, and inspire our students every step of the way. Graduates often tell us it is your dedication, your passion for teaching, and your belief in their potential that has made all the difference in their journey. Thank you to our Interim Provost and Dean of Nursing, Dr. Chris Udi, and Dean of Health Professions, Dr. Rachel Houston. Will you all please stand so that we may recognize and thank you. I now recognize our dedicated staff, whose work is essential to the success of our students and our college. From enrollment and student affairs to academic support, financial services, and daily operations, you each create an environment where students feel supported and prepared to succeed. Your efforts shape every achievement we celebrate today. A sincere thank you to Dr. Christine Corsello and all Cabarrus College staff members with us today. Would you please stand so that we may recognize and thank you? And now to our graduates. This is your moment. You have met the demands of rigorous health professions education and navigated challenges in and beyond the classroom. Through consistency, discipline, and resolve, you have prepared yourselves for the responsibilities of your chosen profession. The work you enter now is grounded in trust. Patients, families, and communities will rely on your judgment, your skill, and your presence, often at times when it matters most. This is the responsibility you have been prepared to carry. You leave here not only with knowledge and skills, but with the ability to think critically, act with integrity, and provide care that is both competent and compassionate. You are prepared to contribute from your very first day in practice. Today, we recognize what you have earned and the responsibility you now accept. We do so with confidence in your readiness and with great respect and pride for the difference that you will make in lives of those you serve. It is my honor to introduce today's commencement speaker, Mr. Roy L. Hawkins, Jr., a nationally respected healthcare executive whose career reflects a deep commitment to service, excellence, and a career-long meaningful impact. Mr. Hawkins serves as Senior Vice President and President of the Charlotte area for Advocate Health, one of the nation's largest nonprofit healthcare systems. In this role, he leads complex operations that advance high quality and mission-driven care across our rapidly growing region. Prior to joining Advocate Health, Mr. Hawkins led several of our country's most complex healthcare organizations, including serving as Chief Executive of Jackson Memorial Hospital in Miami, where he oversaw nationally recognized clinical programs and care delivery for diverse and underserved communities. His leadership spans academic medical centers, private health systems, and Veterans Affairs hospitals, supporting those who have served our nation. Mr. Hawkins is a board-certified healthcare executive and a fellow and past president of the National Association of Health Services Executives. A proud graduate of Howard University, his journey reflects the power of education, values-driven leadership, and a steadfast commitment to service, qualities that continue to shape his impact on patients, communities, and the future of healthcare. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Mr. Roy L. Hawkins, Jr.
Milestones and momentums, honoring the past, shaping the future of care. Good morning, President, faculty, staff, proud families and friends, and to the extraordinary class of 2026. Graduates, today is your day, a day to celebrate what you've accomplished, a day to reflect on what it took to get here, and a day that marks the beginning of what's to come next. Today, we honor milestones, not just your degrees, but what they represent. For the first time in this institution's history, we celebrate graduates from the traditional Bachelors of Science in Nursing, Biomedical Science, Respiratory Therapy, Community Paramedicine, and the Cabarrus Health Science Institute. You are not just graduates, you are the first. The first to walk the path, the first to set the standard, and the first to show what's possible. That is a milestone, but this moment is also about momentum. Because while today marks the completion of something meaningful, it also signals the beginning of something even greater. Let me share a quick story. Early in my career, I had the opportunity to spend time on a hospital unit, not as an executive, but simply to observe and to learn. One evening, I watched a nurse care for a patient who had just received difficult news. There were no grand gestures, no advanced technology, no audience, just presence. She sat at the bedside, she listened, she reassured. And before she left, she said something simple: "You're not in this alone." I remember thinking in that moment, this is healthcare. Not just the science, not just the systems, but the human touch, the human connection. Years later, after leading hospitals, navigating complex systems, and sitting in countless boardrooms, I can tell you that moment still defines the standard. Because at its best, healthcare is deeply human work. I want to double down on that to the graduating class. Healthcare is deeply human work. And now that responsibility belongs to each of you. You're entering healthcare at a time of extraordinary change. Technology is advancing, care is moving beyond hospital walls, communities are demanding better access, better outcomes, and more equitable care. And in the middle of that transition and that transformation stands you. Not just as participants, but as leaders. So as you step into this next chapter, I want to challenge you with 3 commitments. First, honor the foundation. None of you got here alone. There were people who invested in you, who pushed you, who believed in you, sometimes more than you believed in yourself. And there are moments when this journey will test you, but you stay the course. So whenever your path leads you, never forget what shaped you. Honor the discipline, honor the sacrifice, honor the responsibility that comes with your calling. Because in healthcare, this is more than a profession, it's a commitment to others. Second, embrace innovation and equity. The future of healthcare will not be built by those who simply maintain the status quo. It will be shaped by those who willingly ask why, and more importantly, why not? Innovation is not reserved for a select few. It happens at the bedside, in the clinic, in the community, and equity. Equity is not optional. It is essential. You will see gaps in care. You will see disparities. The question is not whether they exist. The question is, what will you do when you see them? Will you accept them, or will you help change them? Third, lead with purpose, resilience, and compassion. There will be days in your career that challenge you, days when the work feels heavy, when outcomes don't match the effort, when the systems feel imperfect. In those moments, remember why you started. Remember the people you serve, because impact in healthcare is not always measured in headlines. It's measured in those single moments. A life improved, a family supported, a patient who feels seen and heard. That is your impact. But to sustain it, you must stay grounded in purpose. You must build resilience, not just to endure, but to grow. And above all, you must lead with compassion, because compassion is what transforms care into healing. Graduates, you are stepping into a profession that is both a privilege and a calling. You will be present in moments that matter most, moments of fear, moments of uncertainty, moments of hope. And in all those moments, you will be trusted. Trusted to care, trusted to lead, trusted to make a difference. So as you leave here today, carry this with you. You are not just entering the workforce, you are shaping the future of care. You are the momentum. And when people look back at this class, they won't just remember that you graduated, they'll remember how you showed up, how you led, how you cared, how you made a difference. Class of 2026, congratulations. We are all so very proud of you. We believe in you. We are counting on you. Go forward with confidence, with purpose, and with the unwavering belief that your work matters. Thank you, and may God continue to bless your path.
Spoken by a true leader. Thank you for sharing, Mr. Hawkins, your heartfelt words with our students. We truly appreciate this inspirational address. I now have the honor to present Dr. Christine Udi, Interim Provost of the College, who will present awards to our graduates.
Graduation is a very special time when we honor and celebrate the accomplishments of all our students who have completed their program requirements. However, today there are some who have distinguished themselves above all others. Today we are recognizing spring and summer 2026 graduates who are receiving awards. We ask award recipients to stand and be recognized when their name is called. Students will receive their award with their diploma. It is my distinct honor that I begin with awards presented to students in our Health Professions Division. Best All-Around Health Professions Student, Alicia Samuels, Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Sciences. Anita H. Talbot Academic Achievement Award is presented to Brian Pasha McCrae, Associate of Science in Life Science, who had a 4.0 GPA. This tie was broken based on the greatest number of credit hours completed at Cabarrus College. The Spirit of Occupational Therapy Award in honor of Tiffany Trombetta, Kimberly Plyler, who unfortunately could not join us today. The next awards are presented to students in the Louise Harkey School of Nursing. Dr. Lenny and Joyce Baker Pediatric Nursing Award presented to Ariana Proctor. W.R. Floyd Surgical Nursing Award is presented to Haley Gilreath. The George A. Batt Junior Scholastic Achievement Award, Darby McCall Helms, 4.0 GPA. The Cannon Best All-Around Nursing Student Award, Lauren Harrison. Elizabeth Mabry Distinguished Baccalaureate Merit Award, Kayla Saunders. Spirit of Nursing Award. Our award winners will be announced later this afternoon at the nursing pinning ceremony. Students from multiple programs of study are eligible for our next set of awards. Baccalaureate Academic Achievement Award, Kayla Nicole Saunders, BSN, 4.0 GPA. This tie was broken based on the greatest number of credit hours completed at Cabarrus College. The Edith M. Dennis Service Award. This spring, the award is presented to Tamara Mays, Associate of Science and Occupational Therapy Assistant. Robert L. Wall Leadership Award, Alicia Samuels. The last award is presented to a student from the first graduating class of the Cabarrus Health Sciences Institute. The Academic Excellence in Critical Thinking Award is presented to Avia Marungan. You will notice that some graduates are wearing gold stoles with their regalia. These gold honor stoles recognize undergraduate and graduate students who have earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.75 or higher. These students are also wearing Academic Excellencia lapel pins. Undergraduate students wearing gold honor cords are recognized for academic achievement, having earned a grade point average of 3.5 or higher. Those wearing silver cords have also earned an academic minor. You may also notice a variety of additional cords. Red, white, and blue cords recognize our veterans. We thank you for your service. Red and blue cords represent our Student Government Association officers. Maroon cords identify members of the Social Media Club. Black, gold, and royal blue cords represent students in the Future Biomedical Innovators Club. Light blue cords signify students who have completed 60 or more hours of volunteer service during their time at Cabarrus College. This year, the class of 2026 contributed more than 7,000 hours of service to our community. Please join me once again in congratulating our award recipients and celebrating all of our graduates for their many accomplishments in scholarship, leadership, and service. We now come to the part of the ceremony we've all been waiting for. President Uzarski, members of the governing board, and guests, I now have the distinct honor to present our graduates for degrees earned in course. I would like to invite Dr. Sophia Miranda, Master of Science in Health Sciences Program Chair, to join President Uzarski on stage to hood and congratulate the Master of Science in Health Sciences graduates. I also ask the MSHS faculty to stand and congratulate the graduates as they receive their diplomas. When our master students come forward, not only will they receive their diploma, but they will also be hooded. Academic regalia in the United States has a history going back to the colonial ages. The academic dress consists of gowns, caps, and hoods. The hood and its colors represent the type and subject of the degree earned, as well as the institution from which the degree was awarded. It is customary that degree candidates have the hoods ceremoniously placed on them. Will the Master of Science in Health Sciences candidates please rise and come forward? Juanita Brianne Robinson. Catherine Marie Fiedler. Sherilyn E. Davis Garner. Moet Hearn. Michelle A. Hendricks. Amy Green Jim. Raven Jemiah Joyce. Patience Keefe. Sydney Rigsby Lassiter. Corey Nestlinger. Zukari Scott. Anastasia Marie Smith. Sir Frederick Earl Townsend II. Jennifer Elaine Wiggins. I now invite Dr. Jerry Oxendine, MSN Program Chair, to join President Uzarski to hood and congratulate the Master of Science in Nursing graduates. I also ask the MSN faculty to stand and congratulate the graduates as they receive their diplomas. Will the Master of Science in Nursing graduates please rise and come forward? L. Frentress Beal. Lauren Cecilia Boisvert. Nicole Elizabeth Ferguson. Megan Rebecca Killian. Jennifer N. Pearsall. Megan Penzone. Imani Capri Reese. I would like to invite Dr. Jacqueline Mayo, Program Chair of the Occupational Therapy Program, to join President Uzarski to hood and congratulate the Master of Occupational Therapy graduates. I also ask the MOT and Science faculty to stand and congratulate the graduates as they receive their diplomas. Will the Master of Science and Occupational Therapy candidates please rise and come forward? Lauren May Adams. Rodwa Ali. Trevor K. Atwood. Alexandra Lynn Briley. Destiny Carter. Caitlin Nicole Corey. Tamina B. Crook. Megan Rogers Davis. Tanisha Ashley Glover. Michael J. Haltern. Madison V. Keach. Haley Hunter McGregor. Najaya Pinkney. Alina Ringland. Kristen Rowe. Vanessa M. Stevens. Erica Marie Stolz. Allison M. Sutton. Hannah Jean Talavera. Sarah Tapley. Cassandra Weinman Sparks. Sorry. Sorry about that. Allison Lee Taylor. Julie Wilson. Madison Wood. I now ask Dr. Tracy James, Chair of the Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Sciences, to join me on stage, and the Biomedical Sciences faculty to stand and congratulate the graduates as they receive their diplomas. Will the Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Science candidates please rise and come forward? Perla Lisbeth Camacho, magna cum laude. Noah Preston Linton, cum laude. Alicia Faith Samuels, summa cum laude. And today, she reminds us that once an owl, always an owl, demonstrating extraordinary school spirit, commitment, and a very impressive pair of yellow feet. Please welcome Scrubs the Owl. I now ask Chris Gaynor, Chair of the Bachelor of Science in Community Paramedicine, to join me on stage, and the Community Paramedicine faculty to stand and congratulate the graduates as they receive their diplomas. Will the Bachelor of Science in Community Paramedicine candidates please rise and come forward? Jennifer Sue Anderson Sutley, cum laude. Miranda Renee Webster, magna cum laude. I now ask Dr. Rhonda Weaver, Chair of the Bachelor of Science in Health Sciences Leadership and Development, to join me on stage, and the HSLD faculty to stand to congratulate the graduates as they receive their diplomas. Will the Bachelor of Science in Health Sciences Leadership and Development candidates please rise and come forward? Keisha L. Valentine, summa cum laude. You will notice in the program our Bachelor of Science in Interdisciplinary Health Studies and Bachelor of Science in Medical Imaging graduates. Unfortunately, these students are unable to join us today, but we didn't want you to think we skipped them. Dr. Lori Brown, Chair of the Bachelor of Science in Nursing program, please come to the stage, and will the BSN faculty please stand to congratulate the graduates as they receive their diplomas. Will the Bachelor of Science in Nursing candidates please rise and come forward? Tamia Haley Adams. Lisa Marie Beekwilder, summa cum laude. Brianna Denise Bennett, magna cum laude. Destiny Rochelle Lene Bennett. Jennifer R. Bernardi, summa cum laude. Kaylee Elizabeth Brake, magna cum laude. Aubrey Rose Brawley, magna cum laude. Sydney Elena Breedlove, cum laude. Kennedy Nicole Cooper. Nakaya Cotton. Terry Kate Dixon, cum laude. Kayla Nicole Estudiante, cum laude. Mary Margaret Ferguson, summa cum laude. Holly Nicole Freeman, summa cum laude. David W. Gibbs. Haley Kate Gilreth. Naja D. Gomez. Lauren Grace Harrison, magna cum laude. Kayla Henderson. Eshna Hira, cum laude. Rachel Horseman, summa cum laude. Michelle Ann Huff, summa cum laude. Gracie Marie Halsey. Allison L. Joslin. Kimberly Leon. Alyssa Rose Mancino, magna cum laude. Mallory Rose Mitchell, cum laude. Catherine Ann Poulet, summa cum laude. Anna C. Pinnick, cum laude. Madison Blair Queen, summa cum laude. Melissa D. Saravalli, summa cum laude. Alicia Swank. Tamara Ann Seabree, summa cum laude. Alicia Renee Self, summa cum laude. Asia Sifford. Julia Smith. Sedona Lee Sneed, cum laude. Damari Thomas, magna cum laude. Chloe Elizabeth Turnage, summa cum laude. Keisha M. Vanoy, cum laude. Chateau Workman, summa cum laude. Will Program Chair Archana Sawant join me on stage and the Respiratory Therapy faculty please stand to congratulate Bachelor of Science in Respiratory Therapy graduates. Will the Bachelor of Science in Respiratory Therapy candidates please rise and come forward? Malia D. Belton, cum laude. Casey Nicole Cagle. Alyssa Lee Levine, cum laude. Devante Clemente Ortiz, summa cum laude. Will Dr. Tracy James, Chair of the Associate of Science and Life Sciences, please return to the stage and the Life Sciences faculty stand to congratulate the graduates as they receive their diplomas. Will the Associate of Science and Life Sciences candidates please rise and come forward? Regis Abdullah. Sammy Noor Ufani. Magna cum laude. Faith Akia Arnett, magna cum laude. Sai Unjani Kumar Bolam, magna cum laude. Acacia Callahan. Kendall M. Dees, cum laude. Kate Eaton, cum laude. Vanya Funga, magna cum laude. Maylee Jane Hicks, summa cum laude. Alina Stacy Jimenez, cum laude. Lonnie Johnson, Jr. Safik Kari. CJ Mumon, cum laude. Brian Pasha McCrae, summa cum laude. Ovia Marungan, summa cum laude. Jalen E. Nicholson, cum laude. Madison G. Nicholson, magna cum laude. Shelby L. Poston. Dipanita Priyadarshini. Ella C. Scales, cum laude. Abigail E. Woods. Dr. Jerry Oxendine, Interim Chair of the Associate Degree in Nursing Program, will you please join me again on stage, and will the ADN faculty please rise to join me in congratulating the graduates? Will the Associate of Science in Nursing candidates please rise and come forward? Chloe Elizabeth Allen. Israel Andrade. Arthur Kerod Bailey. Alvana Blakeney. Kaylee Brown. Megan Nicole Collins, cum laude. Simone Oisha Ann Edgison, magna cum laude. Tanner Paul Fullerton. Kayla Nicole Greenwood, magna cum laude. Darby McCall Helms. Jessica Kayla Henderson. Kelly Ingrid Humphrey. Lily Alexandra Johnson. Brittany Pegram Keever. Rachel Kimberly Cole. Olivia Grace Curtis. Angel. Angel Brianna Mitchell. Vera L. Moore. Kelly Nolasco, cum laude. Heather Kate Perry. Shamaya Denise Peterson. Anthony B. Philogene. Brianna J. Pope. Skylar Powell. Ariana Carmen Proctor, cum laude. Shannon Eileen Rafferty. Keelana Richards, cum laude. Christina Davika Sunkar. Krista Shelley. Lillian Grace Spratling, cum laude. Cameron Stapleton, cum laude. Michaela Wayner. I now ask OTA Program Chair Dr. Kathy Sabasic to the stage and the OTA and Science faculty to stand and congratulate the Associate of Science in Occupational Therapy Assistant graduates. Will the Associate of Science in Occupational Therapy Assistant candidates please rise and come forward? Natasha Candace Boyd. Andrea Brock, cum laude. Jordan Marie Barbara Daniels, cum laude. Gloria Imrani. Shannon Joe Foster, summa cum laude. Rita Alexandra Ferbert. Meadow Lorraine Gettles. Jenna Hartman, summa cum laude. Tiffany Michelle Jones, summa cum laude. Landon E. Kresge, magna cum laude. Marissa Nicole McQuinsky, cum laude. Savannah Kaylee Martinez. Tamara Latrice Mays, cum laude. Seth Alexander Moore, magna cum laude. Grace Elizabeth Morgan, magna cum laude. Undesha Mikhail Pfeiffer, cum laude. Tian Smith, magna cum laude. Jessica Faye Tarleton, magna cum laude. Maggie Michelle Thompson, magna cum laude. Will Program Chair Michelle Payne join me on stage and the Surgical Technology and Science faculty please stand to congratulate the Associate of Science in Surgical Technology graduates. Will the Associate of Science in Surgical Technology candidates please rise and come forward? Peyton Elizabeth Boyd. Zoe E. Calabrese, magna cum laude. Kimray Jewel Clark, cum laude. Nyasia Cord, magna cum laude. Itzet Dominguez Marin. Emma Kate Imke. Polly Maria King. Lynn Kaser. Sophia Leon Herrera, cum laude. Destiny Sheann Morris Roscoe, magna cum laude. Shakira Aisha Muhammad, summa cum laude. Caitlin Nicole Myers, magna cum laude. Daisy Orozco, cum laude. Osfelia Comfort Robinson, summa cum laude. Alasia Scott. Charisma Thomas, magna cum laude. Akira Lyric Morris Thompson. Alexis Wright. Program Chair Cassie Raffault, please join me on stage, and will the medical assistant faculty please rise to congratulate the medical assistant diploma graduates. Will the diploma and medical assistant candidates please rise and come forward? Vanessa Roldan Cruz. Martha Noemi Diaz, cum laude. Bella M. Tyson.
Are we all excited and just inspired by these graduates? Wonderful. Will all our graduates please rise? Okay. All right. We've got a little bit of business here before this is official. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Governing Board of Cabarrus College of Health Sciences, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree earned in course with all its rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining to that degree. At this time, I ask the graduates to move your tassels from the right side to the left side. Hold on, signifying, hold on, let me get through this now. Signifying your entrance into the community of professionals who have earned these degrees. Now, please join me in congratulating these new graduates of Cabarrus College. Wonderful. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Rhonda Weaver, Program Chair of the Health Sciences Leadership and Development and Medical Imaging Programs, and a proud alumnus of Cabarrus College of Health Sciences. Dr. Weaver, I invite you to the podium to bring greetings to our new graduates from the Alumni Association.
Congratulations, graduates. As an alumnus of Cabarrus College of Health Sciences, it is my honor to officially welcome you into a growing community of over 4,000 alumni who share a proud legacy of excellence in healthcare. Today, you step into a new role, not only as graduates, but also as alumni. And with that comes the responsibility and privilege of serving as an ambassador for this extraordinary institution. As ambassadors, you represent the value of your education through your leadership, your integrity, and your compassion as a healthcare professional. For some, this moment marks the beginning of a new career. For others, it brings new responsibilities or continued learning. Wherever your journey leads, know that you're well prepared and carry Cabarrus College with you. On this special day, I'm pleased to invite you to join the 1942 Club, the Alumni Association of Cabarrus College. In the weeks ahead, you'll receive information about continuing education opportunities, networking events, and ways to stay connected with fellow graduates. On behalf of the 1942 Club and the Cabarrus College Alumni Association, I wish you every success. Congratulations again, and go Owls.
Before I invite Chairperson Castrodale back to the microphone, I'd like to share a few final thoughts. First, to everyone gathered here, and then most importantly, to our graduates. I extend my sincere thanks to our faculty, staff, and college leadership whose thoughtful planning and dedication have made this ceremony possible, and to our governing board, again, for their guidance and steadfast commitment to the mission of the college. Family, chosen family, and friends, I have no doubt that your encouragement, sacrifice, and steadfast leadership have helped make this moment possible for our graduates as they begin or continue work in what are demanding and deeply meaningful healthcare careers. We all ask that you continue to stand beside them, offering the same understanding, patience, and encouragement that has brought them to this day. Graduates, last month, something really remarkable happened. After traveling farther from Earth than any humans in more than 50 years, Christina Koch, a native North Carolinian, and her fellow astronauts on Artemis II returned home. When asked what the journey taught them, they did not speak first, like Mr. Hawkins said, about the technology or the achievement. They spoke about humanity, and that's why the world tuned in. Ms. Koch talked about what it means to be a crew. She described a crew as people who move with the same purpose, who quietly sacrifice for one another, who give grace, and who hold each other accountable, whose lives, as she said, were inescapably linked. As you step into or advance your professional lives, may your humanity anchor you, and may you be guided by the same principles that define a crew: shared purpose, earned trust, and a deep responsibility to care for yourself, to care for one another, and to care for those you serve. I'd like to thank you on behalf of all of us for placing your trust in Cabarrus College of Health Sciences. It has been our pleasure to support your growth, and we take pride in sharing your successes with you and seeing you prepared for your new and continued careers. So once again, congratulations, class of 2026. Today we celebrate all that you have achieved and what lies ahead.
We have honored many outstanding women and men today, individuals who have earned their degrees through hard work, perseverance, and passion. In celebrating their achievements, we acknowledge the honor they have brought to Cabarrus College and to the health professions they now enter. To the parents, spouses, children, grandparents, relatives, and friends of our graduates, thank you. We know how much this day means to you, and we honor the role you played in each graduate's journey. Graduates, will you please stand and join me in expressing our gratitude to those who supported you with a heartfelt round of applause. Graduates, please be seated for just another moment. Before we offer the benediction, a few quick reminders. Following the benediction, the platform party and the faculty will recess first, followed by the graduates. For those attending the nursing pinning ceremony, you're welcome to remain here in the arena. If you're attending the MOT pinning ceremony, the reception begins at 1 o'clock in Gold Hall, just next door. You may stay here until then or proceed to Gold Hall. Both ceremonies will begin promptly at 2 p.m. The concession stands are open until 2 p.m. if anyone would like to grab a bite to eat before the afternoon ceremonies. Once again, thank you all for being here to celebrate this special occasion. Reverend Thomas, will you please come forward and offer the benediction?
Congratulations. I know I'm standing between you and taking pictures with your family, so I'll try to make this quick. But on a personal note, as a hospital chaplain, I want to say thank you for the service that you are giving yourselves to. It makes a difference to real people's lives every single day you serve in these capacities. So thank you for what you are doing. Now, I invite you again to take just a second to get fully present here so you can hear these words in this place for this last moment of your graduation. May you, who dedicate yourselves to health and healing, be blessed. May you take pride in your gifts and use them humbly. May compassion be your guide. May it carry you, strengthen you, and give you insight. May those you serve always be your teachers. May you see in others the goodness of humanity. May your presence be hope to those in pain. May your skill ease the way and instill trust. May those who come to you find in you one who cares deeply, whose knowledge and wisdom brings healing and comfort. May you feel the purpose of your work in your very bones. May it challenge you and sustain you. May your soul be nourished by what you do, by the service you perform. May your heart be lifted amidst the struggles you endure. May you receive the same compassion you extend to those you serve. As you go forth from this place, may courage befriend you, integrity sustain you, and hope call you forward. Go in peace.